Hey, welcome to the first edition of Rockin' Comics. I'm Zach.
I'm Amy.
And we're here to talk about comics and all things cool. I deal with comics, she deals with the cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Like?
Like manga, we're going to talk about some anime, maybe some video games, pretty much anything that's cool. That's my shtick.
Which is why she's here. I'm here to talk about comics because I'm a giant comic geek, and I know you are too, otherwise you'd be elsewhere looking probably at porn. Go figure. Internet and porn?
What?
No!
There is no porn on the internet.
Not that I've found. Anyway, back to comics. Here's how I deal with comics. I deal with them with I review them as far as art, story, and action. It's either pick it up or don't. Very simple. So let's start with Thunderbolts number 154. Should be a nice little Thunderbolts cover graphic coming up right about now.
Wink. Wink.
And we're good. One of the reasons I like Thunderbolts 154, Man-Thing. Love Man-Thing. He's awesome. He's the swampy guy. He's really cool. They deal with his involvement and what his role is in the Thunderbolts, which is kind of cool, actually. And from a story aspect, I say yes, pick it up. Story's very good. The art is phenomenal. I've been a big fan of the art in this book for a long time. I really like the art. Well, look. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but this dude's getting stabbed with a spear. So,
first page.
Page 1, spear stab. There you go. And the action's good. It starts off with a guy getting a spear through his chest. That's a good action scene. Action. That's all I'm saying. So as far as action, art, and story, boom, pick it up. Besides, I like books about groups of superheroes. And this is about that. That's what I like. That's what I like. Next up, look, another group book, kind of, sort of. It's Brightest Day by DC. They're getting ready to wrap this up. This is issue number 21. They're putting it out every other week. And Jeff Johns is the lead writer on it. Jeff Johns is a genius. He is. He's a genius. Don't doubt me. Okay, maybe not a genius, but he's really good at what he does. And the art, they have several artists on the book. They all do a really good job. So art, story, and action, pick up Brightest Day, World on Fire. Boom. You should actually get them all. Don't start with number 21. It's number 21. It's like limited to 24 or 28. Why would you start at 21?
That's not much.
You wouldn't.
You can afford that.
Yes.
Probably.
Or maybe pick up the trade paperback.
Trade paperback. Fan of those.
I'm a fan of the trade paperbacks. Now, last and not least, this is an odd title. It's called Powers. It's by Brian Michael Bendis and Michael Avon Oeming. It's creator-owned. The art, you looked through this. You like the art.
I did like it. I did like the art a lot. It's not something that you typically see in a lot of your normal superhero comic books that are out there right now.
Right, and it's not your typical superhero book. It deals with, basically, Powers is the section of the crime unit that deals with Powers crimes. There you go. You got Brian Michael Bendis, who I'm a huge fan of story-wise and writing-wise. So story is yes. Action, the last page alone, I thought, you saw.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So pick it up. Pick up Powers if you haven't done it yet. Not your although it's not for everybody. The art's a little stylized. I like it. You like it, but...
You know, I'd flip through it. If you like the art, pick it up.
Absolutely. So, to review real quick, Powers, pick it up. Brightest Day, you should be getting it anyway. Thunderbolts, if you're not getting it, get it. That's my end. So what do you got that's cool other than comics?
Easy.
Was that easy? That's
yeah,
easy.
That was easy. We're going to talk about video games this week.
I like video games.
Video games, yay!
Yay!
You guys probably know the Nintendo 3DS came out in Japan Sunday.
Really?
It did come out Sunday.
All right.
It's coming out here in the U.S. March 27th. It's a Sunday for us, too. I think that's the 27th. Been reading a lot about it ever since they kind of talked. You know, they launched this thing, and they were like, oh, it's this first thing that's 3D. You don't need glasses for it. What? That's
what?
Right. No glasses needed.
All right, then.
Needed. So I've kind of been looking at it, looking more at the games that they're going to have out for it, because that's Nintendo's thing. They're very game-driven.
They're a game company.
Less about the little fancy gizmos and more about the games. But the Nintendo 3DS is kind of a fancy gizmo. This is their first wonky little thing that they... Well, you know, I guess that's not true.
They have a lot of wonky little things.
They came out with the Wii, you know.
Right, which was a huge hit.
Huge hit. Crazy little thing. Now they're doing 3D, no glasses needed. There's a slider on your DS where you can actually turn it off if you don't want to use it. Or you can slide it up. I guess that as you slide it up, the things kind of go, you know, like this.
It's 40!
Like it comes at you, and you're like, okay, that's too much. I gotta turn that down. Gotta turn that down. So you can adjust your 3D level. It's got like a new little analog dial on it that kind of affects your gameplay. It also is a... it's
but maybe not.
It's They claim it does.
Just saying.
I prefer my
In what way? What do you mean it affects your gameplay?
You can use it to do, you have your normal cross thing, and this is going to be your little circle pad.
Okay.
So you can do that angle.
Now I understand.
May help you out, may not. I've been playing games for years with this thing.
And you've been just fine.
I've been just fine. I don't have a problem with that.
But it hasn't been in 3D.
It hasn't been in 3D. It has not been in 3D.
All right.
This also it's got 2 cameras on it, so it has a 3D camera capability.
So you can chat in 3D.
You can chat in 3D.
Wow.
You can take pictures in 3D. It has like a Mario Paint little thing built into it. It's got a lot of stuff built into it, which is actually really cool to have a handheld system come to you with stuff built in. But kind of some downsides to it.
I knew there was a catch.
There's downsides to it. It's $250.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
Oh, balls.
$250. That's the Wii cost that much.
Yeah.
The Wii cost $250. Now I know that the PSP for Sony came out and it was $250. It's not $250 anymore. It's $130. You can buy it for $130 right now. I mean, it's been several years, but you can buy it for a lot less than $250.
Well, what's a normal Nintendo DS?
The Nintendo DS is, I bought mine for $150, and that was like 3 or 4 years ago.
So you could probably get one for like probably $100 at this point.
Yeah, 120 when it something like that. $250.
Now, does that come with like a boatload of games?
It doesn't come with a boatload of games. But I will tell you what it comes with. It comes with, all the built-in stuff like the Mario Paint. It comes with your little Me thing like they have for the Wii. You can build your little guy. Some other little fun, neat things kind of built into it, like it's got a step counter. Yeah, it's got a step counter.
In case you lose track.
However, the most important things it comes with is a docking station. You need the docking station because it has a battery life of 3 to 5 hours.
Ooh.
That's not much
now,
for a handheld system.
If they're saying 3 to 5 hours, in real world time, what are we actually probably looking at 2-ish?
Some people were testing it, and if you have the 3D about halfway, which is what they kind of liked, they were saying 3.5 hours.
Okay.
So if you had the 3D off, you would probably get that 5 hours.
So not terrible,
but
when you get involved in a marathon game thing, 3 hours could go like that.
The other downside is, to the 3D, you have to fit, it's like a sweet spot of where your vision's going to sit. So you're going to be gaming, I don't know, like this. I don't game like that.
For 3 hours?
For 3 to 5 hours. For 3 to 5 hours, you're going to be like, 3D! 3D! I don't know. I haven't played it yet. They're going to be setting up kiosks in the U.S. supposedly within the next couple weeks, so you can go and play it for yourself if you haven't had a chance yet. I'm definitely going to play it when I get a kiosk, and I'm going to look at it. But I'm not going to buy it for $250, and I'm not going to buy it when it gives me 3 to 5 hours of battery life.
So for right now, before test driving, it's a...
This is a no.
A no?
Well, you know
what? Not even a wait and see?
It's a wait until the price drops.
Yes.
Wait until the price drops, wait until the battery life gets fixed. Because it's Nintendo. They've had, 4 or 5 versions of the Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
They're going to fix those issues. If you've got to have the new, you're one of those gadget people that has to have everything new right away. If you got $250, go for it.
Or
I'm gonna wait.
Give it 6 weeks. The new one will be out.
You know what? Yeah, probably. They'll release and they'll be like, hey, by the way, 3DS Lite.
3DS Lite. It's now. It comes in a contact lens.
It's like this
boom,
big.
And that's it.
Oh, I will say though, the top screen, which is where your gameplay is I believe the biggest top screen that they've had yet.
Well, it better be for $250.
For $250, it better be like that.
It folds out into a wide screen. It's a transformer.
Nah.
That would be awesome.
That's my take on the 3DS. We'll have to wait and see. Comes out in a couple of weeks in the U.S.
So there you go.
We'll see.
That's about it. Oh, news-wise, as far as comics go, C2E2 is coming up in Chicago. That's the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. I'm going to head up there and get wacky.
Crazy.
Crazy. Wacky.
I don't get to go.
Boo. Boo hiss. But you'll be having fun elsewhere.
I will be having fun elsewhere.
So that's on the way. Up next week, we'll have another edition with more comic reviews, more news about cool stuff, and I'm not sure what else. Stuff?
Pie.
Yes! Tune in for pie!
Why not? Hello? It's pie.
I'm completely leaving the joke alone. And there we go. That's it for me. I'm done. Are you done?
I'm done.
That's it. That's our first edition of Rockin' Comics. Till next time, I'm Zach.
I'm Amy.
Later.